Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today I'm going to make a wacky side diamond shirt. As usual, the shirt was washed and dried, soaked in a soda ash solution for 20 to 30 minutes, then I wrung it out of my Panda spin dryer so it's just barely damp. I also have it turned inside out. I've never made one of these before, but I was just kind of messing around when I was folding the shirt and decided to try something different. I make a lot of diamond shirts, but this one is a little bit different or wacky. I'm going to begin by taking the bottom or the hem of the shirt and folding it up to the neck or the top of the shirt. Then I'm going to fold the hem back down halfway. Grabbing that middle seam, I'm going to turn the shirt over, and that's going to fold the top portion into the rest of the shirt. Essentially, I've done a couple really large fan folds on the shirt. I'm going to straighten the shirt just a little bit, and then I'm going to fold it in half, sleeve to sleeve. Like I said, I've never made a shirt like this before, so I'm just kind of making it up as I go. Now I'm going to take a straight edge and a washable marker, and I'm going to draw a diagonal line on the shirt, starting up toward the sleeves of the shirt. But I'm not going to take the line to that center corner. I want to leave just a little bit of an area or a gap. Since the folds on this shirt are pretty thick, I'm going to fan fold it, but they're going to be pretty large fan folds. For this design, I'm going to tie it with some sinew. I'm going to continue fan folding the shirt out toward the sleeve area. I'm going to add several more pretty wide sinew sections on this shirt, going out toward the end or the sleeves. The top portion of the shirt where the neck of the shirt is, I'm going to leave that area alone and not tie it with sinew. Since this fold is so thick, I want to go ahead and dye the shirt while it's dry. I think that'll make it a little bit easier to get good color saturation into the middle of the shirt. So I'm going to set it aside and allow it to dry out for a few days. So in the top section of this shirt, I'm going to apply Vivid Turquoise from Custom Colors. Then in the second section, I'm using Royal Blue from Custom Colors. I'm bouncing back and forth between dyeing the Vivid Turquoise and the Royal Blue. I'm having a little bit of problems with my vivid turquoise not coming out of the bottle, so I'm going to change out the nozzle. The next section is Sky Blue from Grateful Dyes. Some of these dye colors are in regular 8-ounce bottles and others are in my 4-ounce needle tip bottles. I'll leave a link below this video in the description for where I purchased these bottles. The next section is Strong Navy from Dharma Trading Company. Before I got too far down the shirt, I wanted to go ahead and apply the dye on the back side. I don't want the colors to creep too much over into the other adjoining sections, so I want to go ahead and put those dye colors in their respective places. If you'll notice, whenever I put my dye on my rack, I go ahead and put it in the order that I'm applying the dye. That way, if I get distracted or interrupted while I'm applying the dye, I don't forget which order I've got the colors in. These colors are kind of easy to tell the difference between them, but sometimes if you're using liquid dye, they can look fairly similar, and it can be difficult to tell which color comes next if they're not in any kind of order. Since this shirt is such a thick fold, you'll see me apply dye to an area, kind of move away from that area and apply dye somewhere else, and then come back to it. That allows the dye to have plenty of time to soak in, and then I can come back and add a little bit more on top. If you've watched a lot of my videos, you know unless I intend to leave white on a shirt, for the most part I like my shirts to be well saturated, without a whole lot of white left in them. In the section next to the Strong Navy, I'm adding Sky Blue, followed by Royal Blue, and the very last section is Sky Blue. Now I'm going to put the shirt aside and allow it to process for at least 24 hours before I begin rinsing. To rinse the shirt, I've taken it to my utility sink and I start rinsing in cold water to rinse out the soda ash. Then I gradually warm the water up to hot and continue rinsing the shirt to rinse out any of the dye that didn't bond with the fabric. Since I had quite a bit of blue dye coming out of the shirt, I went ahead and ran a sink full of hot water, added a little bit of Blue Dawn dish detergent to the water, and soaked the shirt. After the water cooled off, I changed it out and continued the soaking process until the water was almost clear. Then I put the shirt in my washing machine and washed it using hot water and a little bit of Dharma's textile detergent. After I washed and dried the shirt, this is what it looks like. So I really like the way this shirt turned out. What do you guys think? I love the color palette. I think that the turquoise right down the middle of the shirt is really eye-catching. And the diamonds on the side are very unexpected. I purposely didn't make the shape in the middle to be a perfect diamond. That would be a little too expected. So I wanted to try something different and not make an exact diamond shape going straight down the middle of the shirt. So I had fun with this one. I'm going to have to mess around with this design a little bit more and see what I can come up with. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, I sure would appreciate it if you would like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.